Good morning, everybody. All right, it's time. What we're going to do is work a little core and cardio today. We've got a 4-station rotation camp out style. So you're going to do exercise A and exercise B, back and forth for 3 sets of each exercise, 40 seconds on with 10 seconds off. That is the workout format as Coach Mike's giving you the visuals behind me. Here we go. Let's get to our warm-up. We've got your first warm-up starting with arm circles and butt kicks. Coach Mike's showing you the warm-ups. I will demonstrate the exercises. Like I was saying, it's 40 seconds on, followed by 10 seconds off. Exercise A is going to be crab kicks for station number 1. So you'll go hands on the ground, feet on the ground, lift your hips up as high as you can. They might drop down. That's very common, but your job is to keep them up as high as possible. Add that kick, and then other side, kick, other side, over and over. We're going to fire up the glutes and hamstrings on this one while getting the shoulders and abs working a little bit as well. So that's exercise A on station number 1. If you have any questions, what you can do is catch up to speed once we get it started. All right, we're going to switch to your next warm-up exercise, Frankenstein's. You've got to loosen up those hamstrings. So you'll do your crab kicks for 40 seconds. After that, we'll take a 10-second breather, and then we'll go ahead and hop to our hollow hold, which looks like so. You're down on the ground. You're going to hold your arms up and legs up. Your lower back is pressed into the ground. I'm going to scoot over so you can see my shoulders are off the ground. That is key. Shoulders off the ground. You're just balanced on the lower back, arms and legs up. If you struggle with that one or if it hurts your back, then I suggest taking your hands and feet closer to the ceiling. Otherwise, if you're ready for more challenge, bring them down lower and lower and lower while keeping those shoulders up. Those are your 2 exercises on station number 1. That's where we'll start today. Let's go ahead and switch to your next warm-up, reverse lunge and reach. Your goal right now on this exercise is to really reach back with that leg and get a great stretch through the hip flexor. That's going to be the muscle right in front of your hip. There you go, and reach towards the ceiling. Let's keep repping these out. We've got a little bit more warm-up before we get to your circuit. All right, so one more lunge, and let's go ahead and switch to your last warm-up, jacks. So I already demonstrated the first 2 exercises. We're going to work your core, we're going to work your cardio here, and we're starting out not too terribly furious in the first station, but we're going to make sure those muscles that we want working today are fired up here in station number 1. And we're going to get it going, so let's get to it. We're going to drop down onto our hands and feet on your back side. We've got crab kicks. I know you think I said crab cakes. Crab cakes do sound good right now, but it's going to be crab kicks. Even better. Here we go. Let's get to it. Down on your hands and feet. Hips are up. We start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. It's not a fast exercise. It's a strong exercise. Notice how Coach Mike is keeping those hips up. This one's also been referred to as a tabletop. If you consider these the legs of the table, the top right here, nice and flat, and the other legs of the table. You guys have 20 seconds down, 20 seconds to go. So 40 seconds of each exercise means you're working for a long time today. That's it, Sabrina, keep those hips up, hips up. 7 seconds now. We're gonna take a 10-second breather here shortly in 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great, you're gonna go down to the ground. You're gonna lie back. You're gonna keep those arms and legs off the ground. Dan says no. Oh, here we go. Legs and arms up. Modification for no pressure. All right, Dan, I'll address that when we get back to exercise A. For right now, hold strong on this hollow hold. Keeping those arms straight, those legs up, and those shoulders off the ground. I'm gonna come around so you guys can see me. Notice I slide my hand under Coach Mike's shoulder blades. That tells me that they are up. That's great, that's what we want. If you decide you need even more challenge, you can get a little flutter kick going, but that is only if you're ready for that higher level challenge. What matters most is that your back is pressed against the ground and you squeeze the abs right here. Feel those muscles burning like crazy for 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. Great. Now, if it's too much pressure on the wrists, Dan the man, or anyone else, if it's too much pressure on your wrists, what you can do is go hands on the couch and same exact exercise. Hands on the couch for a little less challenge. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Let's get it. There we go. And if your hands on the couch still is too much, you can even go on your forearms on the couch. That's tough to see. But forearms on the armrest will also give you a little extra something so that you don't have to put that pressure on those wrists. Hopefully that helps.
After shoulders yesterday.
Feel it? 14 more seconds. The last alternative for you guys, if it's just still too much to figure out for those shoulders or those wrists, is to go shoulders on the ground. That's another option for you as well. But we're down to 2, 1, rest. Great job there. Halfway through this station, you guys, on to exercise B. We've got hollow holds coming up. Coach Mike will show you 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. There we are. Coach Mike, as he does, showing off that level 2 version of the hollow hold. Don't forget, you can stick to the basics and keep those legs nice and still. The key here is that you do not let those shoulders touch the ground for the entire 40 seconds. That's the most important part right here. Press that back into the ground. Shoulders up. Let's give it 10 more seconds here. Make that 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job. That's halfway, or sorry, that's 2 sets down. We've only got 1 more set to go on this station. These 2 exercises, 1 more time. Back to that crab kick in 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it. As a reminder, I will demonstrate that version of, let's say it bothers your wrists too much. Coach Mike will show you. It's down on the ground. Same exact thing. If it's your shoulders or wrists that are just too fired up on this one, just put those shoulders on the ground. All right, there we go. Otherwise, you know what to do. On those hands, on those feet. How we doing over here? TB's got it going on. Nice job there. Keep those hips up, you guys. Hips up while you add that kick. Looks good, Grace. Nice job, Brian. We got 10 seconds left. Almost done. Jeanette and Jorge, glad to see you guys rocking in there. 4 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Done. Great job. All right, so that was exercise A. Let's knock out exercise B. 1 more time. It's back to hollow hold in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. There we go. So as a reminder, if this one's too challenging, if you feel any pressure in your back, then simply take those feet higher towards the ceiling and arms and hands higher towards the ceiling. We go holding up nice and high with those shoulders off the ground. Otherwise, if you can handle that challenge, you'll separate your legs from your arms, as Coach Mike is doing now. 15 seconds to go. Nice work, nice work. Hold strong. It's all about that mind to muscle connection, squeezing those abs, pressing that low back down to the ground. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, everybody. 1 station down. We've got station number 2 coming up next. Enjoy this time to stretch it out, to grab a little water, catch breath, whatever you need to do. We've got station 2 is going to be a whole bunch of cardio. We're going to change the pace up a little bit. We've got exercise A being butt kicks. So you're going to march it out or run it out for a level 2. From the side, notice this. I don't fling my feet back here. Instead, I'm not flinging them back. I'm going straight up towards my butt, pumping those legs and pumping those arms. That's butt kicks. After butt kicks, we switch to a side shuffle touchdown. So it's shuffle, shuffle, touchdown. Shuffle, shuffle, touchdown. Your job is to try to touch the ground every single time in between your feet. In between your feet. That means your feet are spread apart, not too close together. You're not touching down out here. It's right in between those feet. And then back up. Back posture. Looks like so. Not like so. Okay, here we go. It's side shuffle touchdown, but that's second. First is butt kicks. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. Butt kicks starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Let's go. Here we go. Now you can pump those arms, pump those arms. That helps get a little extra oomph in those legs. Now this is a speed exercise. Let's check in. Let's see that speed. Emmy's cruising. Jeanette and Jorge rocking. Nice job. Danielle, Miss Seller. There we go. Get those arms going though for 12 more seconds. Yeah, now we're talking. That way, Dan. That way, Kathy. And Christine, looking good over there. I see a house full of people in that room. 3 seconds now. 2, 1, rest. Great job, everybody. It's side shuffle with a touchdown coming up next. Make sure you've got a little side-to-side space. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and side shuffle, touchdown. How many side shuffle steps does not matter to me. Just a few is fine. Pretend there's a little 4 square that you're just hopping right through over and over. Nice. Keep it going. Keep it going here. Corey's crushing it over there, looking good. Mr. Dan the man looks great. Make sure, oh, and Natalie. I see a little Natalie action up in there. Nice job, you guys, for 12 more seconds. That's it, guys. Make sure you're touching down between those feet. In between those feet. That is very key. Keep it going. 5 seconds to go. Trying to keep that back safe now. 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job with set number 1. We've got 2 sets to go. All right, hopefully we got that heart rate racing now. Heart rate sky high. I want that cardio action in here on station number 2. Let's get to those butt kicks in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Let's go. We got JM making it into the house. Can't see your screen, JM, but I hope you're working your butt off over there. Irma, I know you're crushing it as you do. Mr. Brian's getting it. Nice job up there in the frozen tundra. Grace is pushing as she does, looking good. You guys keep it going, Emmy. 15 seconds here. Make that 8 seconds to go. If you need to occupy the mind a little bit, a little back and forth as Coach Mike's demonstrating will help you out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so that side shuffle, your feet do not hit each other. They do not cross over. It's just together, apart, and touchdown. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Boom. If you need more challenge, you can make those side shuffles into high knees. High knees for more challenge on that side shuffle. There is also another way to really crank up the intensity on this one, and that is to add a burpee instead of a touchdown. That is completely up to you, though. Make sure you're working yourselves as hard as you can. Pushing yourselves to the limit that is right for you for 15 more seconds. Alex is pushing it over there. Nice job, Miss Asaman. You got it, Corey. Sabrina, your name is Impact Fitness today, but we'll go with it. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, so we got 2 sets down. 1 more set to go. Seeing a heart rate on that?
It's already working out.
Nice. In 3, here we go. In 2, 1, and back to those butt kicks. Butt kicks, butt kicks. There we go. Pump those legs, pump those arms. Hustling, hustling, hustling. That's it, Mark. Don't be afraid to let those knees drift forward. Those knees shall move forward in order to allow the heel to snap straight up towards the butt. Straight up towards the butt. Now, the fine-tuning details of this one aren't super, super important, but it is helpful to really perfect this movement. We've got 8 more seconds now. This is your last time here on this exercise. Keep it up, Sandy and Shelby. You guys are looking good. Finish strong for 3, 2, and 1. Take a little breather before we start your last exercise on this station. It's going to be side shuffle touchdown. Don't forget, add those high knees or add that burpee if you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Six seconds left. Don't stop now. Pushing through it. Down to 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. How are you doing, Coach Mike? Come on. Bam. All right, guys. Great work so far. That one should have cranked up the heart rate. That was a high heart rate cardio station. Now what we're going to do is switch it back up to a little bit of a mixture, core and cardio. So we're going to start with a reverse crunch. We'll slow down the tempo here. Reverse crunch looks like so. You're on your back, hands at your sides. You're going to either level 1, have bent knees, and bring the knees back to your chest, and then tap the heels over and over. That's your level 1. This one should really work the abs as long as you're picking your butt up off the ground. All right, so that's level 1. Level 2 is kick those legs out without setting them down. Bring them back. Legs out, but don't set them down. Let's make sure that nobody does the level 2 if you feel it in your back. If you feel it in your back, stick to the level 1, please. All right, so that's exercise A. Exercise B is toe taps. You could take a heavy thing, set it down, and tap it out, or you can put a step in front of you, maybe a small chair. You could be, if you're not afraid of getting your couch a little dirty, tap that couch. All right, so here it is. The heavy thing would be the way to go for us. So it's tap that heavy thing and switch, switch, switch. Going for as much speed as you can. If I look at the screen and I cannot see your movement because it's so pixely because you're going so fast, then you're doing it right. All right, so here we go. Let's get down to business. We've got reverse crunches starting in 5 seconds. You're on your back, hands at your sides. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. There we go. Bring those knees back to your chest as far as you can. Getting that rear end up off the ground, as Coach Mike is demonstrating right here. You got to feel this in the lower abs here for 25 more seconds now. $15 to go, you guys. You're doing well. I see it. Nice job over there. Mark looks good. Danielle, I see some foot action sneaking into the screen. That Shelby and Sandy down to 5 seconds here. 4 seconds now. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So we slowed down the tempo. We worked the abs a little bit. Now it's time to crank it back up. We've got toe taps coming right up in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. There we go. Nice little love taps. Pump those legs. Pump those arms. You're getting those knees up a little bit. You're getting those feet up off the ground. Looks good. March it out for a level 1. Hustle it out for a level 2. All right, Dan and Natalie, I trust they're getting it done up there. Nice job, Alex. Keep it going. Corey, that away, Sabrina. Now bring the speed. Bring the speed. Looks great. Christine, nice work. And Kathy, hustling over there. All right. Emmy's got it going on. 7 seconds now. Don't stop here, you guys. Grace is cruising. Nice job, Brian. Down to 3, 2, 1, and rest. 1 set down. 2 sets to go here on this station. Same exact exercises. Let's knock them out. Back to reverse crunches in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. There we go. All right, Grace, kick those legs straight out. That's it. And then don't set them down. Bring them back, knees to the chest. That's it. Looks good, Brian. There we go, Jeanette. And let's scroll. Let's see who else we've got working with here. Go, Shelly. I trust you're working your butt off over there. I know you always do. Keep it going for 15 more seconds. That away, GB. Nice work. Way to get that rear end up off the ground. Abs of steel on that lady. Good, you guys. Keep it up here for just 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Well done so far, but we've got your high heart rate cardio action coming right up. Back to those toe touches in 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it. There you go. If you're partnering it up, because I know there's multiples of you in the same room together, you can use that same item just as Coach Mike and I are right now. What you can do is challenge each other. Do it faster. It's not fair over here. I'm fresh. Coach Mike's been working. Or if this isn't tough enough for you, find something higher. 10 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. 2 sets down, 1 set to go here with these 2 exercises. All right, so it's back to those reverse crunches. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Here we go, back and forward. Again, don't forget that level 1 version. Level 1 is where the knees stay bent the whole entire time. Straightening the legs out may add undue stress to the lower back that we do not want. So never want to feel this exercise in your back, only the abs. If you're feeling it in the abs, you're doing it right. If you're feeling it in the back, you're challenging yourself too much. Always choose the level that's right for you. Now, 12 seconds left here. There we go, you guys, looking great. I see you guys working, nice. And rest, you're done with that exercise. Time for a little more high heart rate cardio. Let's speed it up now, crank it up, crank it up. Here we go, exercise B starts now, let's go. Oh, there we go. Getting those feet up, knees up, hustling, hustling, pump those arms, pump those legs, let's go. Attaway, Sabrina, Impact Fitness. 15 to go. All right, now push that body, push that body. It's all about making sure that you're feeling a challenge. If it's not tough, then we just need to go harder. Keep it up, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Enjoy a nice long break right now. Hands above the head. Get that air in and out. Make sure you are getting some water, taking a little time to breathe. All right, so I'll show you the last station today. So we've got 2 more exercises here in your circuit. The first one's called spread plank. There's not necessarily a right or a wrong way to do it. I will explain it. Though you're gonna go on your hands and hold right here for a level 1 is a normal plank. It's a high plank. If this is too bothersome on the wrists, of course, be on your elbows, that's fine. But here's the idea. The level 2 is the actual spread plank, which is this. You can bring those hands forward, way up in front of you. Not letting a belly show up in your back. This right here hurts and is no good. Right here, this is good. All right, you can go further out if you're ready for more challenge. Another way to spread that plank. Oh boy. What do we got here?
Water bottle.
Oh, water bottle, all right. I can handle that. Another way to spread the plank is to the sides. So here's the front angle. Widening it out, it's gonna make it more challenging. Notice the back is flat, not making a valley. That's key. All right, so spread plank. The wider you go, or the further forward you go, the tougher it is. So choose the level that's right for you. Of course, the normal plank. Don't forget. All right, that's exercise A. Exercise B is bird dog. So you're in that tabletop position on all fours. You're gonna take your left leg and right arm and point straight back and straight forward, making a straight line. Not up here, not down here. Straight forward and back, and then switch. Other side. Notice my lower back. I do not make a valley like this. Bad news here. Good news here. You're gonna really squeeze the glute, keep your abs engaged as you go forward and back with those arms and legs. Here we go, let's do it. Crunches, Brian, crunches. Here we go. We've got exercise A. It's going to be that spread plank in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Let's do it. There we go. So again, choosing the level that's right for you. Looks good, Brian. There we go. If you can handle more challenge, you can widen those hands out or reach out further forward. Again, that's up to you. But no matter what, you will never sacrifice this nice flat posture. See that nice flat back he's got going on right here. If it turns into a valley, then you've simply gone and challenged yourselves too much. The abs cannot hold that. So you'll pull those hands in or those feet in nice and tight. 5 to go, 4 seconds now. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. It's time for bird dog. You don't have to go far. On your hands and knees, and you're gonna reach one hand forward, reach one leg back. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. There you go. Opposite hand to opposite leg, reaching as straight back and straight forward as possible. There we go. And again, same rule applies. No valley in the lower back. You're going to keep it nice and flat from the hand all the way to the heel. Looks good, looks good. 15 seconds now. That away, Brian. That away, Mark. I can tell you're getting it done over there. It looks good. That away, Alex. That's a perfect bird dog. And take a breather. Great job. That's one set down, 2 sets to go in these 2 exercises. All right, so this spread plank, this thing's serious. Take some core strength. Stay focused now. Here we go. In 2, 1, begin. There we go. You got it. So as Coach Mike's demonstrating here, that back is nice and flat. That's perfect posture right here. Hold strong now. Coach Mike's showing you the wide version. Your hands do not have to be wide. They can simply be straight out in front as well. You choose the level that's right for you. There you go. So we've got the hands way out in front as we're showing. Coach Mike's going to hold that. Another way to go is with wide feet and wide hands. What matters most, though, is your lower back stays nice and flat. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Oh, these 40-second long sets with these exercises. You guys are up for a challenge here today. Great job. Now it's time for some bird dog. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. We're slowing down the tempo with this exercise. We're also making sure that we don't have that cardio too fired up, but we're focusing on that mind to muscle connection. Which muscles? It's easy to let the low back take over on this one. You don't want to do that though. You want to make sure the glutes and the hamstrings are lifting that leg and pointing it straight back. You also have the shoulder working to lift this arm and the abs engaged. Those abs right here engaged, keeping that back flat. You guys keep it going now. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. That's exercise A. Let's hit up exercise, or that's exercise B. Let's hit up exercise A again. And we start spread plank in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Well, I've got great news for you. This is your last time on this exercise, and we've only got one more exercise to go. One more exercise after this. Here in your circuit today, give me 28 more seconds now. And focus, focus, focus on that low back. Let's see the group. Let's see the group. I want to know if you got any back postures. Looks good. Grace. Nice. Right away, Alex. All right, now if you need more challenge for your last time in this exercise, reach even further away, reach even further forward. Whatever you need to do, get the right level of challenge for 3, 2, and done. Great job there. Well, you know what time it is. Time for your last set. Best set.
Best set.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's do it. Best set starts now. All right, we got bird dog action. Looks good, you guys. Hang in there now. I know you've worked your tails off so far. You've worked your abs like crazy. Slow and steady squeeze those core muscles here for just 12 more seconds. And squeeze the glutes. You're almost done. 10 seconds now. That's it. We'll take another breather here in 5. Make that 3, 2, and done with your circuit. Great job, everybody. All right. Coach Mike? You're good. I'm good. Or you do your thing. Everybody else? Fist bump. All right, so we still have a finisher in store for you. Of course, as we do, what we're going to do now is go ahead with these 2 more exercises. Just 2 more exercises. And great news, the finisher is a short one today. Not going to be a long finisher, just half a normal finisher. So we're going to go 2 rounds, 30 seconds of each exercise. That's a total of 2 minutes. I want you busting your butts, wrapping it up strong for 2 minutes. All right, so here we go. It's going to be steam engines and floor to ceiling. So steam engines, hands are tucked behind your head just like so. And then what you're going to do is bring that knee to the elbow and switch. Knee to the other elbow and switch. And then speed it up, crank it up. Make sure we're not just going here. We're getting way down there. Crunch to get that knee to the elbow. All right, that's steam engines. After that, it's floor to ceiling. Touch the floor, touch the ceiling over and over as fast as you can. A level 2 would be adding a medicine ball or a heavy thing or some other item in your house that will make it more challenging. If you do not have another item, that's fine. You can crank it up to a jump if you can do that one safely and appropriately without rounding your back like so. You keep that butt low, chest up, and crank that bad boy out. All right, so that's your finisher. Those two exercises. We'll start with steam engines in 5 seconds. Here we go. Jen and Jorge are ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. That's it. Get that twist. Get that crunch. Really get down there. Need elbow. Need elbow. Keep it up. All right, you know what's coming up next. It's going to be floor to ceiling. That's in 3, 2, 1. Floor to ceiling. Body weight, level 1. Level 2, as Coach Mike's demonstrating, with a heavy item. Or, of course, level 3, you can at that jump. There we go. Good. We're trying to really crank that heart rate up. We're trying to get that cardio action in here to the max right now. Let's beat up those abs a little bit. Let's really get that heart rate racing. In 4 seconds, it's back to steam engines. In 3, 2, 1, switch right to the steam engines. Let's go. Let's go. Now, you just knocked out 60 seconds. I want 60 more hard seconds out of you right now. It's all about finishing this workout strong. No matter how tired you are, challenge that body to go even harder. Let's get it. Let's go. That's it, Jared. Beth, nice job there. Alex and teammate, it looks like. Yo, Emmy's crushing it. Hands back behind the head. Nice job, Emmy. Keep it up, Dan and Natalie. All right, 35 seconds of work today left in this finisher. You know what that means? It's time for our last exercise. We got floor to ceiling. Let's go in 2, 1, switch. There we go, floor to ceiling, floor to ceiling. Keep that back flat. Drop that butt down low. Looks good, Grace. Nice job, you guys. Keep it up, Miss Shelly. Rocking through 15 more seconds today. Almost done. This is the end of your finisher. Let's push it. Let's go faster, faster. There we go. Nice job, Grace. Nice job, Mark. That's it, Sabrina. Keep it up, Christine and Kathy. That away, Shelby and Sandy. You are done. Good work, everybody. That's a wrap on your finisher. Nice work today. You guys busted your butts with the cardio and core. Time to stretch. All right, enjoy a little water. Coach Mike will show you the ab stretch. Let's stretch out those abs by sinking your hips to the floor, propping your chest up high, either with the hands or the elbows. You choose the level that's right for you. And feel those abs getting a nice little stretch here. There we go. So after that, our next stretch is going to be for your lower back. We'll rock it back into a child's pose. Sink the hips down low, chest down low, straight arms. Get a stretch through the lats, lower back, and a bit of those legs. There you go. Let's take those hands, walk them to the left. A little stretch through the side and the lats here. We're gonna hold that one for just a moment, and let's walk them to the right, walk them to the side. All right. Nice, slow, deep breaths, letting that heart rate come back down, and walk them back to the middle. Let's come up and off of the child's pose. Let's go ahead and cross one leg over in front of you, as Coach Mike is doing right now, and then drop down over the top of the shin. We're going to get the glutes stretched out here, and then we'll finish with a hip flexor stretch. But for right now, stretching out those glutes, let me tell you the tip of the day. The tip today is that tough times don't last, but tough people do. Enough said. That's where I drop the mic.
Switch sides.
Other side if you haven't. All right, so our last stretch, let's take it to our hip flexor stretch. You're gonna go on one knee, pull the hips forward. You can take that arm up and over. If you're wondering about which arm You want to take the hand that touches or is connected to the lower leg, take that one up and over. You can even add to that stretch by getting both hands up and get that lean. Good deal. Let's switch sides. Hips forward, arms up, and over. So you guys know that we're all about tenacity here. It's all about carrying on and pushing through and persevering. And you guys, be tough people, because that's what they do. They bring tenacity and they outlast the tough times. That's what you can do here. So you guys outlasted that 30-minute workout. Great job. Let's go ahead and bring those hands in. See a bunch of hands. Good. Good amount of hands. All right, it's time for, let's go with tough people. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Tough people.
Leaders. Bye, GB.
Bye, Dan. Bye, Natalie.
Bye.
Oh, you have a cool echo.
Mwah, mwah.
Mwah, mwah.
All right, whatever.
Air kiss, Dan. Air kiss.
Yeah, right back at you.
Okay. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Bye, Grace. Bye, Shelly.
See you, Grace.
Bye. Thank you.
GB.
Hi, I don't know how to. I don't know how.
You trying to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, bottom right of the screen, there's a leave end meeting or a leave button.
He'll be in red.
Yeah, well, there's not.
What does yours have on?
Are you in full screen mode?
Yes.
Computer. Okay, maybe in the top left, you've got to take it out of full screen. Like if you go to, not minimize, but.
Hit the escape button.
Should I exit full screen?
Yeah.
Okay, now I see.
End meeting in the bottom right.
Hold, please. Yes. Okay. Bye.
See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go.